Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe without air. No air, no air. Got me in the world so deep. How you gonna live without me? It's Melanie and Darwin all over again. I guess not. I guess I'll wait on that. I'm sorry. I'm all emotion. I got all emotional real quick. Yeah, this episode went so fast. It went super, super, super fast. Insecure. Season 4, episode 10 is the last episode of the season. So now we got to wait till who knows when to find out what happens. But we pretty much got the gist of, yeah. So the beginning starts off there showing all this tasty juices, fresh squeezed juices and watermelon and fruit and vegetables. So he's at the farmer's market. So they're Norman. I'm calling him Norman. See, it got me all messed up, y'all. Loris had popped up and she's like, so what's up? He's like, I'm gonna be a trolley nigga. And so he was like, he had this face. I knew it. He had this face, y'all. Oh. If y'all know the face, and because I was like, he don't seem like, because he was trying to ask her about is the distance gonna bother her, and she said it's only a 45-minute flight. And she said, if you really want something, then you'll work for it, right? And she said, and he said, what about your friends? She said, I can make new friends. I just might have to make new friends. And he just had this look on his face. And she just said, I just want to, start doing things to make me happy. And he's like, me too, basically. But I'm like, I was looking at her like, I'm not convinced. Like, what's up with that face? Like, I know that face. I know that face from experience. Experience. I'm not saying, but y'all gotta flow with me. So I might be out of the sequences. I think she went to visit Nathan at the barbershop and ain't nobody say hi to her. She said, he's like, this is Issa. And she said, hey, and ain't nobody say nothing, did they? Nope. I'm gonna have to watch this again. But he took her to this they had a huge space in the back. Like, it was really big. And she's like, I thought you was just playing. And she said, I used to eat my lunch in the closet. He said, really? So he apologized to her about talking about Lawrence. And she said that was okay. And so they got some, it's like a chemistry. It's like, she don't seem like she need to be around him too long. That's what I think. So, Molly and Andrew was at her work thing, and he was like guessing the right people, like Torian. That's Torian, right? So he was picking out all the people. She's like, oh, you're 5 for 5 so far, and all this and that. And she said she wanted to stay longer, and he had this look on his face. So they get back to the house, and he was like, the Latoya reunion is on, and she said, I just think I'm gonna lay down. He said, okay, well, I forgot exactly what he said, but basically he was gonna watch it while she was sleeping. She's like, you better not watch it without me. And he started like, I knew he was look, I can't do nothing. I gotta do everything you say. And she's like, what? Since when? He's like, since forever. He gonna grow his hair back next season. But so they started going back and forth, and he's just like, you always the one that get your way, get what you wanted. He was like, if that was me that wanted to stay later for work, then you wouldn't have wanted to. And back and forth. So then Kelly called. She pushed the decline. She pushed that red button, and they go back and forth again. And then Kelly called again. She's like, what? And I said, oh no, what happened? So they over, Everybody over Tiffany house, and Tiffany missing. And Derek, he on the phone with somebody. I don't know who he on the phone with. Because he said the police said that he had to wait. Or the police had him on hold. So, Tiffany was missing, y'all. They tried to track her down. They went to this movie theater. This huge movie theater. That had 2 concession floors on each level. Or I don't know, Chad. But it was big. They had a bar in there. Kelly's like, they got a bar in here? So, because they were searching all over the movie theater, and then that's when Kelly saw the bar. They went to the bar, and I think they said they saw her in the bar. Not exactly sure, but then they tried to figure out where she went from there. And Derek's like, well, she got in the lift. I believe that's the point where he said, she got the lift. And they was like, why you ain't say nothing? They all, why you ain't say nothing? He's like, it didn't say where she went. It's $1 amount. And, and so Issa drives for Lyft. So she knew, like, okay, she said, how much was it? He's like, $6. And she said, that's about 2 miles away, right? He was like 1.8 miles away. Because they tried to figure out the last time that she got drunk and was messed up like that. It was at some Gustavo's, some type of restaurant. And they was like, it's 5 different ones. So they went to the restaurant that was close to where the Lyft dropped her off. And dude said he don't care. He don't care about his job. He ain't see nobody. He be toning out. He just be don't pay nobody no attention. I know how that feels.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Then Molly's like, is that a camera? And he say, well, we normally don't. You gonna let us see this camera? So he took him up there, and they're like, zoom in. He said, this doesn't do that. And Derek's like, we gonna need you to get some zoom equipment, some different cameras. So they saw her. She looked fine. I mean, they just kind of showed her from the back. And she gets on the bus, and they're like, what? And she get on the bus. So now they trying to get on the bus. And a lot of silliness on the bus. This white dude kept messing with Kelly. I guess he was a gay white dude. Talking about, you're my inner black woman. Just kept messing with her. She's like, if you don't shut the F up. And she was on the phone. She's like, I'm on the phone. So Derek's on there. He's sitting between Molly and Issa, and he's like, I wish I had paid attention. I wish I had been there more. And da. Issa's like, none of us are perfect, and you're a perfect dad. And so apparently Tiffany's going through this postpartum, and the baby's okay. Left the baby with who?
Her sister and her mom.
That was Tiffany's sister? Oh. No, they didn't no relation. They didn't look related. They look related. All right. Anyway, so somehow I think Kelly was on phone. She found out she was at the Hilton, something. So then they missed the stop, and then the bus driver talking about you can't talk to me if you are over the red line or whatever. They wait, what? Why you can't stop the bus? I'm not allowed to stop. It's an emergency. I'm not allowed to stop if it's not a pre-planned destination or whatever. So Kelly looking at that red button. What if I do? What are you gonna do if I push it? It's like, push it. And they push it. They run off. Police officer over there, and he gonna call for the police. Then they running down the block. Then the police like after them, and Kelly getting riled up with it. I've been tased before. I'm like, oh no, is this gonna get worse? She said, Dave was like, yeah, you got tased and you peed on yourself. I was like, oh my gosh. So Molly, she an attorney, so she said that, and she's like, why you not talking to them over there? I guess they was white folk. I don't know what they was. They wasn't black, but so the officer was like, nope, not me, not today. And they rode up out. And then the white dude that was messing with Kelly said something to Kelly. Kelly about to take off after him again. They had to hold her back. And I was like, oh my gosh. So then they find out Tiffany's room was number 505, and they get to the room and they just scared because I guess they don't know what they gonna find. So Derek knocking on the door, she ain't answer. He knocking on the door, and she like, "Who is it?" "It's me." And she come wrapping up in a towel with her curly hair.
Right.
No weave. No wig. Why I thought the dude was gonna pop around the corner.
Right.
Did y'all think the dude was gonna pop? I was like, oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And then Issa, Kelly, and Miley, they standing, back a little ways, and I was just waiting, man. I was waiting for a dude to come around the corner, man. I was like, oh no, but that didn't happen. I just didn't know what to do. It's okay. Anyway. Yeah. So now, is this Andrew again?
Yeah, it was Andrew.
Oh yes. So Molly come back in, and she wanted to talk to Andrew, and he said, "Well, we don't have to talk about this right now." And she said, "We should talk about it right now. We don't need to put it off or whatever." And basically, he's like, "This, I don't think we're right for each other." And she looking like she about to cry. She got tears in the eyes. And he's like, and she kept saying, all this time, and that's what we want to know. This is what I keep saying. This, when did they become a couple?
Right.
And how long they don't really do. That's one thing I don't think that they do a good job of is time periods, like, because Tiffany was pregnant for 2 seasons. That's where she was. But anyways, the time period, how long was Molly and Andrews together? Like, was it 6 months? Was it a year? Like, I don't know. And she's like, this is the longest we've ever been in a relationship. And he's like, stop worrying about the time. Like, why do you want this relationship? She couldn't say nothing. So I'm like,
at all. I thought they was cute though.
They didn't seem like it just seemed like it was just sex to me.
Oh, sure.
Sex and conversation.
Well,
Huh?
conversation.
It didn't even seem like there was no deep conversation. It was just friendly banter. Not nothing deep. But anyways, because you can't really talk about nothing deep with Molly. I don't know, champ. So then Issa's in her apartment, right? So I got confused. I was like, whose apartment is she in? And she cooking. I guess she cooking breakfast. I don't know. And then Lawrence coming with that look on his face. What is that look for? She like, he asked him, how, Tiffany alright, and she okay. I haven't slept all night, and she looking like what? Well, condolences came over. Condola came over, and she had to talk. And then they kept flashing back to Condola at Lawrence's house. I'm pregnant. What? We knew it, didn't we? We knew it 2 episodes ago. Man, I know some of y'all YouTubers gonna go off because y'all swore Condola wasn't pregnant. Y'all swore she wasn't. I kind of thought she was though, because she kept calling him, right? And even though he said that they talked already, they must have didn't talk already. I don't know. And Issa's like, what? What happens now? Like, oh my gosh. Then flashback to Condola. He's like, are you gonna keep it? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. And I want to keep. Yeah, he was hot. I told you I was back with Issa. I guess that's what I was back with Issa or whatever. And then she trying to say, and then he's like, is it mine? And she's like, yes. And she's like, you can be involved as much as you want to be. I guess she trying to say she'll give him the off the hook, but I don't think Lawrence would be the type to be.
No,
Yeah. So now Issa, she on the balcony smoking a joint. Then child, the favorite Ethiopian restaurant. So we already knew Molly's gonna be in there. But do you know Molly called Issa this time? And so that's where it ends off. The Mercato. Is that place in Baltimore? Is that the same name?
I don't know.
No, I think that was Ebenezer. It started with an E. But anyways, it's an Ethiopian restaurant that we wanted to go to. But who knows when we'll be able to do that. So Issa and Molly, it seemed like they're sitting at their favorite table at their favorite restaurant, chit-chatting. So we don't know. I don't know. I mean, it just kind of, I think Molly just need to be by herself for a while. I really do. Issa child. Issa girl. Oh, that's a bad situation. It's Melanie and Derwin's all again. Oh.
Maybe they try to make a references.
Probably. But you know, it's always gotta be. And Lawrence is like, well, this was before me and you, and I didn't know it was gonna happen. Blah 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 blah. What's wrong with you, Becky?
Alright, let's get the ball.
Oh,
I don't know.
I be scared that air conditioning, y'all. I had to tape it up because they still ain't fixed. I don't know when they gonna fix this air conditioner, so I had to be making sure that tape up there, got that duct tape up there, so nothing be coming up in here. So when he ran over there, I wanted to make sure nothing was flying up in here. But anyways, what is Issa gonna do? What's she gonna do?
I feel like she gonna talk to him. I feel like she gonna talk to him and Nate at the same time. I don't know.
I don't think she would do that.
Does that mean Lawrence is gonna stay?
Right? Is Lawrence gonna stay or is he gonna go? Lawrence told Issa he had his own team. He had his own assistant.
I would leave.
I mean, well, Issa did ask Lawrence, does that mean they him and Condolences got back together? And he said no.
That was
No. No. Man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Isn't this how it always seems to work out though?
what
Just always a hiccup. I don't know. I'm seeing the chemistries with her and Nathan. And I didn't know Nathan, I heard, was such an activist. He got shot with rubber bullets and everything in real life, yo. His name Kendrick.
one of those.
But terrible. Like, the only thing with Nathan, I would want her to make sure that he taking his medication, child. And her and Nathan seem like they hype each other up. Like, he gave her the idea for the block party, right? And so then she took off on a whole nother career path because of Nathan's idea. And they seem to motivate each other. Her and Lawrence, I kind of feel like, you know, when Molly was talking about all this time, that's what we get hooked up on. And I know for a fact we get hooked up on the time. So if she's with Lawrence for 5 years, or they broke up for what, a year or two, who knows how long they broke up for, but they still have all this history and time behind them. But what else do they have? Corny jokes. They get each other's corny jokes in time. What else do they have? We never really saw them go anywhere. They went to the movies once.
That's when they was going through something too.
Yeah, but we never really said
They ain't do nothing.
we never said.
I ain't seen them go to each other's parents' houses.
They ain't do nothing, y'all.
Hey.
So what is Issa holding on to? The time. Where is Daniel? Some of y'all said y'all don't want to see Daniel, but I wouldn't mind seeing Daniel again.
Right.
But yeah, Andrew was right. Andrew made a good point. Time. What does time? You feel like you put all this time into a person, and then it's gone, and you feel like you really lost because you lost time. You can't get back time. So that's what that's about. So if you're not happy, you shouldn't worry about the time. So that's a huge lesson right there. So this is all up in the air. I still wanted to see more about Kelly. You still ain't really talking about Kelly's life at all. I kind of feel like, dang, they talked about everybody else's life except for Kelly. Like, they never had, seemed like each of them had a story, but Kelly never did. All Kelly had was her cousin doing that ghetto Jesus play. And that was it. They showed Kelly at her office that one time when Issa came, but they could do more with Kelly. So I hope they do more with Kelly the next time. But yeah, y'all, I don't know what else to say. This was good. I can't believe it should have been an hour. She should really do the last. She should do every one of them an hour. But I heard she said she's not gonna ever do that. But at least do the last one an hour, because oh my gosh, it seemed like it was 10 minutes. I swear. I was like, what? So now I'm about to watch it again. And I'm sure I'm probably going to miss some. One lady said she watched it 10 times. The one last week or the week before, she watched it. I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to watch it 10 times. But I'm going to watch it. I might watch it. I could watch it 2 more times. I don't know, y'all. So tell me what y'all think. What is Lawrence and Issa going to do? I think Molly and Andrew are done. I think Tiffany going to get some help. And who else? I think Issa brother still gonna be crazy and nonchalant. He don't care. And yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. I know one thing, and I know one thing that's gonna happen. Y'all wanna know? I'm about to cancel this HBO for $15 a month for one show, and I'm trying to watch movie. They got a lot of old movies that we already seen before. Yeah, this HBO is about to end in 3, 2, 1.